Okay, there is just one more little gotcha thing that I forgot to mention. Not even a gotcha, it's just an understanding of how TradingView works. That's all it really is. You may be wondering where, when you pick something from the list, where it comes from. And the answer to that is plots. So if you look at any code from anything, I don't know, pick this Ikamushu thing. I did not say that right, sorry. Anywhere you see plot, and it can be plot character, plot anything. In fact, if you go to the manual, the help reference manual, if I type in the word plot, there you go. Bar, character, arrow, basically anything with the word plot and brackets mean it's a function. Ignore these things, that's a different thing. Um, that can be picked up. And then the other thing which I learned recently, and I didn't know this until very recently, alerts. So if something's giving alerts, alerts can also be picked up in that list. Now, in terms of alerts, the only way you can tell that they're there at all is to see it in the code. Um, but as far as plots go, if you ever want to know what the name of a plot is, you can go to here, go to style. Every plot is here, and you can just turn things on and off. And when you see what that's turning on and off, the name here of what you're turning off will be the name in that list of things that you can tap into. So just keep that in mind. It's not even a gotcha. It's just a how TradingView works thing. Um, and sometimes you'll see things on the screen that you can't get. That's probably because they were drawn with something that wasn't a plot. Maybe they used a panel, a line, whatever, a text panel. I think I can't remember what they call a label. That's it. They use a label or a line or something. Those things cannot be picked up externally. It has to be a plot. And so I learned recently, possibly an alert. So keep that in mind that those are the things that you can pick up. And this isn't really a gotcha. And I mentioned this in the the um, in the user guide for Nexus, but I'll put it here just as an addition, just because it is a thing. Um, Sometimes if you have more than one of an indicator on a page, like let me see if I can find one here. Like see here, I got price latch. If I go into Nexus, um, and I go here, you'll see there's a price latch B and a price latch A. The only reason those two exist and there's not just one price latch is because if you put two of these up here, when you come to this list, you cannot tell which is which. You can guess, and you might say, well, the first one I put in is probably at the top, and eventually you'll figure that out. But it's a pain in the neck to try and get there. So I've started on the more common things. I definitely haven't done it with all the indicators. Um, Started to make duplicates of them with just ABC at the end, so that you can put more than one up here and actually know in this list which is which. So just a thing. It's a workaround that I'm doing until TradingView somewhere down the line goes, oh, we should make this so when people have more than one, they know it's what, and they automatically put A, B, or C on the end. Until they do that, this is what I'm doing. I'm not going to do it for every indicator, but definitely for the more common ones. So yeah, I think that's it.